morning, folks. Today we're out on the Big Creek. It's near Long Point, Ontario. We accessed from Port Royal launch, and we're just cruising down the river. If you're like me and you enjoy getting out and canoeing and enjoying the wildlife, then I hope you'll join me on this little trip. I'm going to hopefully show you what options are available in southern Ontario. Hope you enjoy it, and welcome to the Big Creek. Heard the fishing's pretty good in here. Haven't tried it yet. I'm hoping to get out here this summer and do a little more. We're still just in early spring right now. This river is controlled by the Long Point Conservation Authority. If you go on their website, you can find the canoe routes there. The farther upriver you go, though, the harder it gets to paddle. There's a lot more trees down over top of it, a lot more shallows, and the current picks up quite a bit. If you follow the river down from Port Royal and head out to the lake, you'll be out on the inner bay of Lake Erie and Long Point. Okay, so I've been traveling upriver for a couple hours now, and the current is manageable the whole time. I've been soloing, so it's, if I can do it, pretty much any tandem can. And the whole time, the birds have been all over the place. There's been red-winged blackbirds that have been flying around the bow of the canoe. There's been hawks flying overhead, and geese, and cardinals, and many more that I don't even know the species of. And it's just a gorgeous paddle. And even more, you could probably head up a long ways yet. So I think I'm going to head around and take the current back and enjoy the ride. So I'm just taking the current down the river now, back to the car. So I imagine I'll be still an hour before I'm out. It is beautiful. The sun's coming out. The red osier dogwood on the sides of the river just contrasting with the green of the new growth. It's pretty amazing. And there's tons and tons of skunk cabbage all over the place. There's a little creek back there that I saw some fish in the mouth of. They actually look pretty big. So I definitely have to get a fishing pole out here. There is a lot of private property on both sides of the river, so and often you'll see no trespassing signs. So that does deter it a little bit, but I mean, overall, I haven't seen anybody else on the river today, and it's a beautiful day. I haven't seen too many houses even on the back of the river. There's been a couple little properties, but nothing major. So it's a way to kind of feel like you're getting back out to nature without having to, you know, drive 3-4 hours away if you live close enough. It's definitely worth a little bit of a drive to get out here, that's for sure. Especially this year when there's not much else to do. And once the leaves start to really come in, this river will actually be shaded. It'll, in some parts, it'll almost have a canopy going right over the river, which is just amazing. From what I read, if you started at the top of the river and worked your way down to the lake, it could take about 12 hours. But I definitely recommend starting out near Port Royal and working your way up just to get a feel for it. If you want to try traversing all those blowdowns and beaver dams that are starting to get built. I've seen some muskrats. I've seen, like I said earlier, a lot of birds. And if you work your way out to the mouth of this river, there's actually bird sanctuaries there. So we've seen many different species of birds down that way. So these are the stretches I'm talking about where there's a little bit of trees moving in from falling down, and then they collect a bunch of the debris as the river brings it down towards them. But it's not a big deal. I got around them no problem. We're almost back to the takeout. This is where the river widens up and slows down quite a bit. There's still another few kilometers till you get to the lake. But this is what you get when you come here. It's beautiful, easy paddle, gives you a little fresh air. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And maybe take a chance at coming down here and trying to paddle up this river or down it, whatever you decide. Good luck.